3 men, and 1 vulnerable female. Call Me Chris encourages her over 60 million followers to continue to pay for this. We're asking her to stop. As a woman, if she would not want this done to her, she has a moral obligation to speak out against it and tell her audience to be vegan from now on. Nobody has the right to pin down a female and forcefully insert sperm into her that she did not consent to. Nobody has the right to grab somebody's neck, tie it down, pull on her tail, or shove a metal rod into anyone. This is barbaric. It is cruel. She clearly doesn't consent. We all know what this is. We all know what this is called, and we all know that it is evil and wrong. When her babies are born, they will be stolen, taken away from her. If they're boys, they will have their heads cut off and turned into veal. If they are girls, they will be put back into this cycle of assault. My name is Miss KADIE, That Vegan Teacher, and today we're going to be talking first of all about Wayne Hsiung, because I don't want you to forget who he is. Wayne Hsiung is in jail for having committed no crime. He saved a duck from being tortured on a factory farm. He went in there, picked up this innocent being, and escorted her to a vet. Now, because of this, Wayne Hsiung is being accused of, are you ready for it? Stealing. So let me ask you, and especially somebody whose name is Call Me Chris, who we're going to talk about today. Chris, if your dog, whose name is Kevin, happened to be being babysat, let's say by somebody. Okay, you're out of town and your dog is being taken care of by somebody else who brings him into the car and then decides, oh, I just have to run into Walmart for a minute, and leaves the window open this much, and your dog starts to suffocate from the extreme heat. Your dog is slowly dying in the back seat, and somebody comes to save him. Would you accuse that person of breaking and entering your car, or would you say, thank you so much for saving Kevin's life? Now, if somebody took Kevin to the vet, now remember, this is, you're not around. It's just as you left this dog in somebody else's hands, your dog, Kevin. And so you don't know anything about this. Now, if somebody, some good Samaritan, took Kevin to the vet to give him some intravenous's and to make sure that he was survived, would you be mad at their person, call the police and say that my dog was stolen? No, you wouldn't. You would be eternally grateful. You would say, thank you so much. So the problem with Chris is that there are billions of animals suffering right now, and she has the ability to help these animals, to save them. But her silence is deafening.
The egg industry is just a cycle of misery. They lie to you endlessly. Don't buy eggs, walk away. Go to egg-truth.com today.
But here's the thing. She's not just silent. She has actually managed over the years to make it worse for people. Because when you look at Chris, at first you think she's this lovely lady. She's Canadian like me, and she seems sweet, obviously extremely talented and dedicated to her work. We won't say anything bad about the type of work that she does when it comes to making her videos, her acting abilities, and all of that. But we can critique the darkness in her soul. This is not a good person. Chris is not a kind-hearted person. I would say she's evil. She's evil because when I asked her for help, she did not help. She made it worse. She created an entire generation of vegan-phobic people, people who not only continue to pay for the rape, the torture, the confinement, the enslavement, the kidnapping, and the murder of innocent animals. She also has encouraged her audience to continue to abuse those of us who try to save these animals. It's amazing, isn't it? Now, this is somebody who herself has said that she was sexually assaulted. So you would think that she would understand that pinning down an innocent creature and forcing that innocent animal, such as a cow or a pig, to be pregnant and then stealing their babies is maybe not a nice thing to do. Maybe you would think that she would have some empathy, some sympathy. But no, because I believe that she has none. This is somebody who can fool you. I want you all to look up the definition of what a sociopath is like and a psychopath. You will see that their traits are all that they are. They seem like they're kind people, they're outgoing, and they are mass manipulators. And this is the kind of person that Chris is. So in this video here, which I didn't react to in the past because, to be honest, I thought it was so disgusting and it caused me great distress. Not because she's making fun of me, but because I knew what this was going to do with my students. I knew that they would retreat back into the closet, those who came out as vegans. They would be scared to show their faces. I find what Chris has done to be absolutely deplorable. But hey, let's just watch a little bit of this video here. She starts off by saying the following was recorded in front of a live studio audience. I guess this is supposed to be funny.
Dear Miss Katie, I don't hate you. You can eat what you like, I don't care.
Seems so cute at first, right? Her editor put me across the screen like that. And then you see the food going by. We're not looking at a plate full of lentils, beans and rice. Interesting choice, right? I guess she thinks it's funny. Now, you know, I could interpret this as being that she's sending me some vegan burgers, and of course fries are vegan. So is the ketchup that's there. But unfortunately, I'm at the point where I'm having a hard time finding the humor in it. You know?
I don't.
You don't care what I do. That's obvious. You don't care what anybody does. As long as you're getting money, as long as you're getting adoration, as long as you're getting fame, is what matters to you. Let's go over the definition of vegan phobia. The meaning of vegan phobia is an irrational fear of, aversion to, or discrimination against ethical vegans who want to prevent speciesism, which is racism towards animals. Example, call me Chris. Christina Lee Halliwell Collins, born July 1st, 1996, demonstrated repeated examples of vegan phobia when asked by animal rights defender, that vegan teacher Miss Katie, to help her save chickens, pigs, cats, lambs, whales, dolphins, dogs, fish, and cows from being kidnapped, raped, forcefully impregnated without consent, tortured, enslaved, commodified, anally electrocuted, skinned alive, lowered into gas chambers, and murdered by the billions each day. And instead of helping to end the largest and longest Holocaust in history, Ms. Collins told her audience to continue to eat whatever you want. Eat what makes you feel good.
Empathy, empathy. Animals are not ours to eat. We're experiment on or use for entertainment. Animals are here with us, not for us. Empathy, empathy.
want to be faux.
No, of course not. No, of course. You want me to be quiet and not tell the world the kind of person you are. You don't want to be my foe.
Why do you hate me so?
Why do I hate you? That's an interesting question. What makes you think that I hate you? I mean, people who hurt animals, people who kill 6-month-old baby pigs, murder them in gas chambers the way that the Nazis murdered the Jews, they're not worthy of being hated, are they, Chris? This is what you promote by not speaking out against it. When I tell you that this is what goes on, and you tell your audience to just keep on doing what they're doing, live and let live, whatever your words are, you are either part of the solution, Chris, or you're part of the problem. And you chose to be part of the problem and made it so much worse. You told me that you would watch the documentary Dominion. Did you? You wrote it in the comment section of one of the videos. Remember? You said you'll check it out. I don't think you've done it. At least I'm hoping that you haven't. At this point, I am truly hoping that you haven't watched Dominion Movement, because if you have watched it and you continue to be so abusive towards animals, there really is no hope for you at all. So I'm going to go on the assumption that you haven't had the guts to see it yet. But you must. You must. You must understand what you're contributing to.
I don't want to fight, I just want to be free. Just let me.
Do you care about the freedom of the animals? Do you care about the freedom of Wayne Shung, who is in jail right now because people like you continue to abuse animals and think it's a big joke? This is a man who has done nothing wrong. You think about how many criminals there were. You often see on the news these gangs of people who smash into places like Walmart, these giant department stores, and run out with all of these different items, and the police don't stop them. That's actual stealing. That is actually trying to do harm and running away with an object. He went into a place where he knew that animals were suffering after having repeatedly told the authorities over and over again, sent them undercover footage, sent them pictures and said, there are animals being tortured in this place. Please do something about it. He did that repeatedly. And when they did nothing, he went in by himself to save these animals. You know what I want you to do, Chris? I want you to help him get out of jail. You have to undo the harm that you've done. You have a lot of power. You can make a video speaking about him. Google his name. Google his name, Chris. You know, I'm sorry, I cannot watch the rest of this video, because this is an innocent man in jail for 23 and a half hours a day by himself, Chris. I am having trouble sleeping. Maybe you don't give a fuck about the animals and you don't know who he is. Okay? But I am asking you from the bottom of my heart to please watch the documentary called Dominion. And to please tell your audience to watch it too. It's called Dominion Movement. Tell them to watch it. Tell them that you will watch it. Tell them that you will strive to hurt animals less. And please, please help Wayne to get out of jail by educating people, because he is going to be appealing the decision. And that means that there will be another jury, another bunch of people who need to know the truth. We have a narrow window of opportunity to let the entire United States know what is going on. Have you ever noticed, Chris, that when you cry on camera, it's because of you? And when I do, it's because I am aware of so much abuse that goes on because of people like you. Now, I'm going to be honest, I don't have a lot of hope for you. But I sure as hell hope that I'm wrong. I would like nothing better, Chris, than to be completely wrong about you and see you do some good. And for us to meet one day, and for me to apologize for being mean to you. I would love that. I would do it in a heartbeat. I really hope that I'm wrong about you. But please help. I'm not going to watch this any further. I've only managed to make it up to 30 seconds, and I'll continue another day. I haven't slept very much since Wayne has been in jail. But like you, I appear before the cameras and make it seem like things are not bothering me. But it's hard. Because he's innocent and he doesn't deserve to be there. So once again, his name is Wayne Shung. Please Google his name. Please read what he is about. He is posting he's allowed to write some handheld letters from jail that his friends are typing up. You can find it. Please do a video about it. Thanks for listening, everyone.
We say we love animals, yet we hurt them in every way imaginable. We shoot them, we beat them, we skin them, we wear them, we dominate them, we mutilate them, we cut off their skin, we betray them, we choke them, we force feed them, we burn them, we bite and swallow them. We fire guns at them, though they've committed no crimes. We cut off their heads, we kidnap them, and trample on their rights. We destroy rainforests to feed them, just so we can eat them. We experiment on them, we spray poisons on them, we radiate them. And all of this karma comes back to us, until we declare, I'll be vegan from now on. If you find value in my work, subscribe and press the notification bell and help me get the animals out of hell. Thank you.